Hi everyone and welcome to Homerino Collectibles, where today we're going to be taking a look at the Marvel Legends Daredevil. This is from the Netflix TV series and this is part of the Man-Thing Build-A-Figure wave. Now as you can see, it comes with the head for Man-Thing right there, and if you want this figure and the rest of the wave you can go ahead and find it all at Big Bad Toy Store. There is a link in the description below. Coming around to the back of the box, you can see a small bio right there, nice picture of the figure and everything else in the wave. The only thing I have left to review now is Blade, and then we're going to take a look at the Build-A-Figure itself. So let's go ahead and get this thing opened up and take a closer look. And here's Daredevil out of the packaging, and obviously on the left there we have a comic book style Daredevil, and that is the most recent and basically best version of Daredevil that there is out there. Now, some of the older versions I do definitely love them, but this is widely regarded as the best right now. So, I haven't just got it out here just to show you a difference between the two. I've also got it there just to kind of show you basically, you know, just from a quick look, you can see it basically has the same amount of articulation, whichever one you go for. So this one is actually a tiny little bit taller. This one's just over 6¼ inches tall, and this one's a teeny weeny bit taller than him. You can see there just how much. And so in terms of the weapons, obviously they do both come with a pair of sticks. The newer one, as you can see, much slimmer, so very much like the movie and TV series version. And honestly, in the comic book, they're not, you know, super massive anyway. I wouldn't say that they're as big as this, and having them red, I do definitely dig that a lot more. You also get a pair of interchangeable hands as well, so you get a pair of fists, which is pretty cool, so that when you do go ahead and holster those weapons, you can still get him in a nice looking pose with his fists. And with this one, you do actually get two separate slots, and it's a very tight fit in there, nice and secure. But if you're looking for which Daredevil should you buy, because obviously this one, you know, would definitely still work in a comic book display or something like that, I definitely do dig this. And if you like Shadowland like me, that is my favourite look of Daredevil, having the black costume with the red on it when he was in control of the hand. This, for me, serves until we actually get a 6-inch version of it, or unless you want to make your own and customise a Daredevil figure. This definitely would serve pretty well as a kind of Shadowland Daredevil, because obviously you do have a healthy amount of black in this TV series costume, which we never got on, you know, the comic book version Daredevils, apart from the Shadowland costume. So for me personally, this is pretty much what it's going to be. It's pretty much a Shadowland Daredevil, and I absolutely adore it for that. It definitely has a sort of meaner look to it. I mean, his head is kind of got a smirk, a smile. I don't like that. I definitely do more like the kind of scowl over here that we're getting. But in terms of like those, you know, marks that you get on the forearms there, and just the overall design, it has a kind of a dark sort of look to it. Definitely sort of vigilante and not, you know, super classic hero. And having that darker look, I really do like, especially how kind of sharp and pointy those ears are. Really cool. You get lots of fine detail in this figure as well. If I go ahead and move this over to one side now, the texturing that's throughout the entire suit definitely reminds me of the Captain America movie suits. So if you got some of those, you'll be familiar with the kind of texturing that you get with that. There's lots of raised bits, lots of layering that you can see here, lots of different variations in the sculpt work, which is pretty cool. Something else to note is the head pops on and off easier than normal Marvel Legends, and it's not loose, it's just the fact that the head is actually made out of a more squishy material. As you can see, it is actually a soft, pliable plastic, just like what they've been making the hair out of and stuff recently. And I believe that that's probably just because of the points right here, so that they don't snap or something like that, or maybe it's just a different way of doing things to see how it would go. But I really do want them to start making more heads like this, because it does get on and off pretty easily. It doesn't hurt your fingers to take that head off. Another thing is the weapons. I actually wish that they were the opposite. I wish that the weapons, just like all weapons from Marvel Legends, I wish they were hard plastic so that they wouldn't warp and stuff, because they're quite thin. So as the articulation, then the head can look all the way up, all the way down, left and right. The shoulder on this side is pretty stiff, but it does go all the way out to the side. Rotates all the way around. We get a rotation in the upper part of the arm, double jointed elbows. We have the swivel and hinge at the wrist. The crunch moves back and forwards, rotation at the waist. Hips move all the way out to the side, forward and back. Rotation at the upper part of the thigh, double jointed knees. Then we don't get a boot cut, we do actually get the rotation down here at the foot instead. And then they can also move up and down, and we have the ankle pivot there as well. So it comes with some great accessories. You've got good weapons and the interchangeable hands there. The only thing that could be better would be interchangeable head. and you know, overall we've got the most detail that we've ever seen on a Daredevil figure, and I think it's really cool that we get all that black in there. Like I said, it definitely works as just another Daredevil suit from the comics if you wanted to, or you can obviously use it in your TV displays. It's a really versatile figure. It has great articulation, pretty much exactly the same as what that other Daredevil has on that bucket cap mold. You know, if you want to use it as a comic book one, if you can't get a comic book one from anywhere else, it's definitely a great substitute still, so it's a fantastic figure, and I highly recommend it. So, thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and give it a like, and if you want to check out my Instagram and Twitter, the links are in the description below. It's Homerino123 for both. If you want to check out other videos of mine, there's some on the screen right now, here, and also for more Marvel Legends, go ahead and subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.